we got some men coming in. So we're going to take them out. Hopefully the 88s don't mind us going. Royal Commanders. Oh, Jesus, here we go. It's going to be so fun. We're just going to basically maybe suicide an infantry squad and then get a glider in and then send in commanders to take everything out. But what we're actually doing is we're actually pushing them back quite far, which is nice. But here comes the explosive diarrhea of fire all over our men, which is not good. And unfortunately that armoured car is absolutely blitzing us when it comes to everything. But what we are actually doing is we are doing quite a lot of damage to him. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Damaged engine, which is nice. It means it will be harder for him to basically run away. And if he tries to run away, which he is doing, that's fine. They have a lot of guys here, holy moly. No point in that. That could be useful. Decoy artillery is pointless. Tetrarch tank may have to be used to basically try and push through. These boys, I'm going to make them retreat for obvious reasons, just to get them. Let's get you to follow that. I can't remember what I was saying. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to work out the best way of doing this, and the only real way I can see of doing it is really just getting a 25-pounder and blitzing that position. But the problem with that is I can't make it close enough. Like, the closest I can get it is about there, and that's not a very good position. So what we're going to do is going to try and set it up here, and maybe it'll be able to hit stuff. And if not, well, there's not much we can do. These boys have retreated, which is good. It means that we can get them back up to at least some decent help. And while that's going on, you might as well make something. So let's just get a casualty clearing station just in case something happens. It's the only thing which doesn't take up population except for the slit trench for the British. That's something you really have to realise, because stuff like this 25-pounder, it takes up, I believe, 10 supply. Yeah, 10 supply, which is kind of ridiculous. That's basically 2 tanks when you look at it. We're under attack on the back of the map, so I don't really know what's going here. It looks like we have been hit by something, but this Sherman Firefly itself is ready, which is nice. That'll be good for later in the battle. It obviously won't be that good at the moment, but let's get these boys back into the fight, and basically their job is to spot for this thing, which hopefully we'll be able to hit stuff. And if it doesn't, well, then we've got a bit of a problem. We already have our first target, which is this area, which we saw earlier, and hopefully we can hit it. And there was obviously targets over here. You can kind of tell where they're going to be when it comes to it, and yes, we're in range. Wonderful stuff. So, first down, and off goes the shot. As we can see, the 25-pounder, it looks absolutely wonderful as an artillery piece. We've hit something, and that's good to see. So that's a great start for our men. And while after that barrage is going, this is kind of like World War I style tactics, to be quite honest, where you fire in the artillery first, and then you send in the men after, when the artillery has been silenced, which is kind of right now. So unfortunately, their artillery is much more anti-tank focused, so my men are definitely going to have to try and push forward by themselves. I can bring in a glider if they need help, but that thing is definitely reloading. As we can see, the Flak 88s are definitely there to stop us, but we can take out this armoured car first, which is exactly what we're going to go for. Lovely stuff. We're going to flank around trying to hit this. A sniper hit me, I believe, or something just hit my guy bang on and just killed him in one hit, which was quite unfortunate. But basically what we're trying to do is flank around this, trying to take out what is theirs. We can't fire that yet. It would be nice to get some covering fire on the flank for these boys, but unfortunately that isn't the case. So what we're going to do is just trying to encircle this flak gun and attack it from behind, but unfortunately there is some guys in it already, so it's definitely time to just do this and try and take out as many people as possible. And then Oh, is it a good idea to put people on? Not really. We're just going to keep going, don't stop, keep going, don't stop. And basically we're trying to take out as many flak guns as possible. I don't really care about the infantry. The infantry is definitely a secondary objective right now. First of all, we do need to take out these flak guns. And oh, that was another big hit onto our men. So what we're going to do is, after we've taken this one out, we are going to retreat. There we go. So off we are. And we need to look for the next target. I believe the next target is around here somewhere. Obviously that is quite a big target as well, but there he is. Right, okay, so that's the next one we're going to go after. So, nice to see you nice. You've annoyed my men, so it's definitely time to bring them all in. And how are these... Oh, God. Somebody is nearly dead. Heroic charge. Initiate a charge, making all nearby squads immune. Wow, I didn't know that. That's awesome. What do you have? Victor target will order heavy. Oh, well, that's pretty awful. Well, it depends what it means, really. If it means they, the ones on the map attack, then that's not too. That's pretty bad. But wow, you brought in a lot of stuff, haven't you? And not done anything. Nice to see you haven't taken the point yet, genius. What is that? Oh, it's a Hetzer. A Hetzer is stopping them. That's not good. But I tell you what, maybe it would be a good idea to send out the tanks, but screw it. We're going to put them back there into a more positive position, I suppose you would call it. But these boys definitely need replacements. Unfortunately, we can't heal our men, which would be a really good thing. It's basically kind of what we need right now. But we don't have that. Looking at facing tigers and stuff like that, this is basically the contingent which would actually take on tigers in real life, and to be honest, looking at it, I'm not being very positive. I don't see a lot of things which could go well on this, but I could try and flank these boys and try and take them out, but right now with those 88s on the hill, I think that's a terrible idea. So we're going to put another barrage on this area, and then we're going to send in the men once again to try and flank around the back. And it looks like they are all at least up to snuff when it comes to men. And oh, you're still there, aren't you? You horrible, horrible person. So off we go with the 25 pounder, and hopefully that helps. These boys are basically going to take a route around here and behind the star to try and silence these 88s, because it seems like the last ones which are there is that one which just died, as we can see with that guy flying over there. There is one around here somewhere, and there is one around here, I believe. So we are going to try and take out the infantry first, which is definitely around here. And then maybe, since these guns are downhill, I'm not sure if they can hit here or not. If they can, then we will push forward. But if they can't, then, yeah, the last two guns are here and here. But basically, if they can't shoot up, then we're just going to take this point. And if they retreat, then that minimizes casualties. And if they don't, then we'll go down the hill in fighting spirit and take them out. I know there's a lot of infantry around here, so we're just going to set up on this hill, and then we'll see how we go. Unfortunately, these boys have been beaten back quite severely, but it looks like they have kind of bugged out in a way. The AI looks like it has failed. It is sending in some soldiers, which is nice, I suppose, but compared to what it should be doing, sending in those Fireflies and that Churchill, that's kind of annoying. We are getting hit from somewhere. I don't really know where. Is it my tanks? No, my tanks are good. So I don't really know what's hitting them. It looks like their infantry has definitely... Oh, not run away. I thought they'd run away. So it's definitely time to basically set up a defensive position here. We do have to protect the captain and the lieutenant, since they have taken significant damage. So it's definitely time just to pepper this bunker and just basically throw some rifle grenades in there. That should really finish them off pretty fast. The Bren guns are definitely suppressing them, which is nice to see, but they're not going to do a lot of damage since they're attacking a defensive encampment. As you can see, it is quite nicely made with some wood from the trees obviously around, but they are slowly but surely running out of men, and there we go. So we're going to push on to that 25 pounder, and while that's going on, we're going to put some fire onto there, and it looks like the 88 cannot hit us. He's basically just hitting the hill. which is nice to see, and hopefully the 25-pounder hits this. Let's see. Oh, direct hits, that's what we like to see. We haven't actually killed him though, but we have killed his friend. So basically, his friend is off of the gun, because it has to be manned by 2 people in this game. It can't be manned by one, like certain ones like Men of War. But we have this one soldier against a Hetzer, which is not going to work too well. But we have taken this point, and it's time to push back.